Good morning, everyone. Weighing less than a penny, the monarch butterfly makes one of the longest migrations on Earth. The IMAX film Flight of the Butterflies tells the story of this marvelous insect and a Canadian scientist who spent 40 years trying to better understand them. It also features Canadian acting legend Gordon Pinsent. Take a look.
The monarch butterfly, a true marvel of nature, at the center of an age-old mystery.
And Gordon Pinsent joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning.
These are very mysterious little creatures, aren't they?
Oh my, yes.
How they get to where they're going, why they go, how they manage it.
Yeah, and human story to it, because in fact you go along on the trail of it, and you pick up all kinds of information regarding the fact that they're not just, oh well, look, there's a butterfly. There are 1 million butterflies. You know, it has that feel to it of they have one place to go, and they won't get lost, and they find their way from Canada to Mexico, 3 generations, and end up in this incredible place.
I've seen them in Point Pelee. I lived in Windsor a couple of years and had an opportunity to experience that. It's unbelievable, the feeling you get seeing this, zillions of them, as you say, do their thing.
Fabulous thing. I thought of it as a performer or actor thing. I call it an actor thing, I do, but it's, you know, it's just not just another job, but here I go up this hill, acclimatizing as we go, and arriving, and suddenly it's not just an ordinary job. It's probably the most exhilarating job I've had ever of this kind, and suddenly you're taken out of yourself completely, and you're inside the world of this wonderful monarch.
Now, it's a drama as well as a documentary, because you're playing Dr. Fred Urquhart, who
yes.
actually studied the monarch butterfly for 40 years.
Yes, and he was ailing at the end of the discovery. I mean, when finally it was done, he had a team. They recruited in Texas, of all places. And there they were, and that was where they first thought all of this was happening. Turns out these people found, no, this is the top of the Sierra Madre Mountains in Mexico. And it was at the end of his search, because he had searched for years and years and years, his wife supporting him all the time to find this incredible sort of thing. And off he went. And when he was a child, he pinned a tag on the wing of a butterfly, childishly thinking he would either come back or whatever, but he would send it off, and his team picked up this same practice. And one of the final moments in the film, and the final moments of his overall achievement, he sat on a rock to rest himself and looked down, and sure enough, like a good movie, there was a tag on a butterfly with a tag on it. And
unbelievable. Yeah,
it was that sort of thing, but it was so exciting. And when I got to the top, with everyone else, again, it was one of those, show me, what was all the excitement about? And there it was, and you didn't want to leave it.
Yeah.
It was quite something.
It's so beautiful. Can you imagine, you know, Dr. Urquhart spent 40 years of his life. Can you yourself imagine being that passionate, or have you been that passionate about something in your life?
Well, certainly the idea of trying to disprove everyone's idea of me when I was a young fella growing up, thinking, oh, is this how I'm going to turn out, just to be an old version of this do-nothing? But
Done a lot.
Yeah,
so definitely.
The resume's pretty good.
You start piling it on, and you don't look behind you, and you think, oh yes, well, I'm still at the beginning, and that's how I feel now. But some work has been done, and I feel pretty good about some of it, yes.
I used to sprint home from school, and finish this for me, Gordon Pinsent. XNY 556, A for Apple, B for Bob, Forest Rangers. Ran home, did not miss the Forest Rangers, because you were Sergeant Brian Scott. Okay, for the old people watching, I'm loving it.
I'm standing on the corner of Hollywood and Vine, I swear to you, like a bad tourist one year, and this person came up behind me and said XNY 556, and I
hilarious. Hilarious.
That's the thing, though. That's it. Like, those are the programs that you bond. Like, it's that moment in your childhood, and that sinks in. You never. It always resonates.
And again, this thing, you know, would be all right. It would that people would hear about it, and that would be it. But in fact, it hangs on to you. It clings to you like the butterfly, and away you go. And you think, hey, sure glad I went to that.
Talking about, you said as a young actor, where you just sort of want to pile on the resume so you don't end up as a do-nothing. What sort of perspective does this age give you in terms of how you look at your life and how you look at your career?
I kind of feel as though, I said to myself in a downish moment a little while ago, maybe they've had enough of me. Maybe I don't need to get on anything ever again, you know. But I think of it in terms of the circle. All this work is done. All the performer or the artist is sort of taking part, and these are the phases, the stages. And then there's the outside, where you may just get another phase in, you know. So you don't want to call it borrowed time. You just want to keep on going as though you've just begun. And I get that feeling. I really do. Look at you. You're brand new people. And I'm here. And I'm here with it.
I love that.
I can't wait to...
The film is called Flight of the Butterflies, and it can be seen at the Ontario Science Centre currently, but it has been playing across the country as well. Gordon Pinsent, thank you so much for being here.
You're very, very kind.
Nice to see you. Coming up, find out what celebrity took the top spot in People Magazine's Most Beautiful Women issue. It was just announced.